Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, in the name of the astonishing, the most merciful God, the bestower of mercy. Verily, we sent Noah unto his people, saying, Warn thy people, before a grievous punishment overtake them. Noah said, O my people, verily, I am a public warner unto you, wherefore serve God, and fear him, and obey me. He will forgive you part of your sins, and will grant... Oh, does it say part? No. He will forgive you of your sins, and will grant you respite into a determined time. For God's determined time, when it cometh, shall not be deferred. If ye were men of understanding... He said, Lord, verily I have called my people night and day, but my calling only increaseth their aversion. And whensoever I call them, that thou mayest forgive them, they put their fingers in their ears, and cover themselves with their garments, and persist, and proudly disdain. Moreover, I invited them openly, and I spake to them in public, and I also secretly admonished them in private. And I said, Beg pardon of your Lord, for he is inclined to forgive, and he will cause the heaven to pour down rain plentifully upon you, and will give you increase of wealth and children, and he will provide you gardens and furnish you with rivers. And some of the misunderstood sayings of Muhammad weren't said to be generalizations for everyone. He spoke to the crowd and said, well, okay, most of you are, so he didn't single out individuals. Yes, here was a specific behavior, so he spoke against certain things, but if people needed to be advised on an individual basis, that was done too. It's not the point of the preacher to go around exposing the faults of everyone. It's to address the wrongs of society in the best way possible. I said, Beg pardon of your Lord, for he is inclined to forgive, and will cause heaven to pour down rain plentifully upon you, and will give you increase of wealth and children. He will provide you gardens and furnish you with rivers. What aileth you that ye hope not for benevolence in God? Since he hath created you variously, do ye not see how God hath created the 7 heavens, one above another, and hath placed the moon therein for a light, and hath appointed the sun for a taper? God hath also produced and caused you to spring forth from the earth. Hereafter he will cause you to return into the same, and he will again take you by bringing you forth. And God hath spread the earth as a carpet for you, that ye may walk therein through spacious paths. Noah said, Lord, verily they are disobedient unto me, and they follow him whose riches and children do no other than increase his perdition. And they devised a dangerous plot against Noah, and said, Ye shall by no means leave your gods, neither shall ye forsake Wad, nor Suwa, nor Yaguth, nor Yaup, nor Nasar, and Al-Wadud is different from Wad, but those who may have heard of the Necronomicon may have heard Yagothoth, and sort of comes from that. Verse 23, and Wad, Suwa, Yaguth, Yauth, Yauk, and Nasr. So Nasr was a eagle. So Wad was a false god of love, like a strong man, and Wada was that, and Suwa like a horse and a lion and a bull, or was Yaguth the bull and Yauk the lion? It's nothing like that. And they seduced many, for thou shalt see only an increase in error in the wicked. Because of their sins they were drowned and cast into the fire of hell, and they found none to protect them against God. And Noah said, Lord, leave not any families of the unbelievers on the earth, for if thou leave them, they will seduce thy servants, and will beget none but a wicked and unbelieving. Lord, forgive me and my parents, and every one who shall enter my house, being a true believer, and the true believers of both sexes, and add unto the unjust doers nothing but destruction.